In here, in the Colfax High wood shop. This is my sliding compound 12-inch miter saw, and it's a double bevel, so it goes both ways. I've had this for quite a few years. This is a DeWalt DW708. I've been very happy with it. It's worked great. Students have used it really well. But there's a few problems that I've been having with it, mostly electrical and the brake. So I was going to replace it. I was going to replace it with the same 12-inch DeWalt. However, I ran into an old student of mine who's a finished carpenter, and he said I should replace it with the Makita. So I ended up doing that. I bought the Makita DXT. This is a LS1219L. And we're going to set it up today, and I'll give you a review on how much I like it and the better features this newer one has than the old DeWalt. Reading the directions, it's a good safety check. Put the blade on. How's it for tabletop height compared to the existing fence?
It's a little bit higher than this.
But that's what you want. You want it just a little bit on our Makita. See how it goes. Safety's in the front here. Zero blowout on the bottom. A little bit, but super nice clean cut. I like it. EXT. It seems like a super nice saw. We've made a few cuts on it so far. Seems really accurate. Checked them with the square. A couple things I really like a lot about it over the other one is that it actually has almost a 17-inch cut capacity. It has a deeper cut capacity. The miters are greater. You could actually go to 60 degrees this way and this way. That's a gigantic add right there. A couple of the features over here that I like a lot. This is just like a tote that's running on the tracks here. And if you want to lock it for travel, that's the lock button right there, so it won't travel. There's also a lock button right here, so you can lock it out, pull it down, and lock it. I like that actually as a safety feature as well. So when it's not in use, you can lock it down and have the blade fully covered. The dust collection on this is substantially better. There's both a rubber scoop down here and a pipe off the top, and they come together in a T-junction right here. I still need to add another pipe to our central vac, but I think dust collection on it's going to be much better. I think I like the laser guard on it. Here's the laser, it's on and off switch. So there's a laser. There's a fine adjustment on the laser, so you can put on either side of the line. The cutting itself is really nice. Watch how quickly it breaks. I really like this a lot. So it slows down really quick, and I think there's actually less blade exposed. So we've only used it, really opened it up today and got it going today. But so far reviews are really big. You know, we mill our own oak slabs, and those are really big, hard cuts. I do like the idea that is a 15 amp motor, and it does have a direct drive. So here's the motor. It's actually shaft driven instead of the belt drive. So I think it's going to work out really well. So I'll keep you posted, but my review is I like it. I like the versatility of it, the larger cutting capacities, and the increase in safety from the old one. One more features. We've been using this for another day or two. It's working out really well. A couple of things I wanted to go over. One was it came from the factory. I'm using my beautiful woodpecker square here. It came from the factory, perfectly square and horizontal. And you can see putting this on there is nice to see the laser guide as well. and then it's also square and vertical. So that's really nice. A couple other features on here is bevel. Before you change the bevel on here, you want to remove the high fences. They just have wing nuts in the back. So the high fences come out to the bevel. This is a lock on the bevel, so you want to loosen this lock up. And bevel left is this release right here. If I want to do a left-hand bevel, I pull this little plastic tab up and lock it in up so it stays up, and then that'll bevel it left. And then it has detents at, right, so there's a detent at 22.5, so it has multiple different detents where you can lock it. And then wherever you, so if you're doing a 22.5 bevel and it's locked in there, you still use this to get it really secure. And then unlock this, and then move it back. And then the right hand bevel is this detent, this push button here. So you're going to push in this, and that's your right hand bevel with the same locking detents. And then once it's locked in place, you lock it tighter here. So that's the bevel, both left and right hand bevels. There are fixed stops in there and detents on good measurements. Another feature that's super cool, put this high fence back in. This is really a cool feature here. I don't know if you come all the way in here. So this is a fine stop here on your depth of cut. If you want to use this for cutting dados or rabbits, the way you do that is you pull this tab over, and then this is now stopping it. So you could see right here, I'm like at, I don't know, a ½ inch up, and then the adjustment on that is, you know, this will make it go deeper, clockwise will make it go shallower. Okay, this adjustment right here is your overall cut depth. Okay, so I have this tab out, so this stop could stop on it, but it's not going to go all the way back through the fence. So I do need a spacer board. So I'm going to take a spacer board, place it here. I should clamp this down. I'm going to use my clamp. So I want to clamp this down. And then now, I'm still holding it. I'm going to cut. Make a little bit of a cut there. I can loosen this up a little bit. Go over. Make another cut. And keep working it down. So I'm able to cut dados with this sliding chop saw. So I could make really nice dados using that fixed stop on the top, and I'm all done with those dados. I just slide this back in, and it goes all the way back down. A lot of great features. I'm really liking this. It does a 15-inch cross cut. It'll cut an 8-inch crown on here. I think 8 inches is the longest crown. So all in all, this has been a great review. We've been using it for a few days now. I just keep discovering more and more features on it. The students use it pretty hard, and it's holding up well, and it's holding true both in vertical bevel and true in the miter as well. Students are using it. We've had a couple days with it. It's working great. Discovering more and more cool features. I really like that dado rabbit ability with it, and the double lock on the bevels. That's going to come in handy. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and comment on it. I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on this, and hope you enjoy it. So if you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.